learners. In this video, you can learn more vocabulary about the unit number 9, human rights. It means in Arabic, حقوق الإنسان. Now, let's start with the content or the goals of our lesson today. We are going to start with the introduction of the unit through pictures and quotes or proverbs. Mind mapping about human rights. So it means you are going to answer the following question. What are the human rights that you know? Next one, you are going to expand. So it means know more vocabulary about human rights through many exercises. And last one, you are going to listen at the end of this video to a famous song by Michael Jackson, We Are the World. Now let's start with this saying by Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Human rights belong to all people regardless of their sex, race, color, language, national origin, age, class or political beliefs. So it means all the people must have specific rights like any others or any other people. So it means we don't have to bear in mind the sex. So it means male or female, boy or girl, their race. So it means العرق in Arabic, their color, their language, national origin, the age, old or young, the class. So here we are talking about the social class. If you are poor or rich, no matter, you have to own human rights like any other human being, or political beliefs. So it means it has to do with politics. Now let's think about these pictures. Can you think about them and can you describe them? Okay, we have the picture number 1. As you see here, we have the title equal, and here we have different people. Maybe we have old, we have young, we have tall, short. All of them are equal, and all of them must have the same rights. All human beings are born free and equal. And here we have another picture. From this picture we can we have a message that both men and women must be equal in terms of having rights. So they are equal. Now we have some names and pictures of organization. It means منظمات. For example, you have here UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency. So this one protect the rights of refugees. So it means لاجئين. We have United Nations human rights that protect the right of all the people. Amnesty International, it means in Arabic منظمة العفو الدولية. We have here a human rights protection and welfare organization. All of them, they have one message: to protect the rights of a human being. Now we have other names of organization. So we have here Arabic ones. Okay. Now, in your point of view, what are the human rights that every person must have? You can think about it. Just 1 minute. Okay, here I select some rights about a human. For example, you have education. Every person must have the right to go to school and look for information. Okay, so it is a right. We have dignity and happiness. So it means you have the right to live in a good condition, and also to have a happy life and to live in dignity. It means بكرامة. Freedom of speech. So it means you have the right to voice your opinion. Free to move. to move from one country to another, to move from one city to another, free of discrimination. So it means other people must not differentiate between you and other person because of maybe of your color, maybe of your language. So there is no discrimination. It is your own right. Independence. You have the right to be independent and to rely on yourself and to be free. Right of thoughts. So it means you have the right to think and also to say your opinion. Personal security. You have the right to live in peaceful way and also to live in security, no war, no problem, and to be safe. Live in peace. Freedom of religion and belief. So it means you have the right to choose your own religion. It means a deen. Freedom. Health care. If you are sick, so you must, or the government must offer to you good health care. So it means doctors, hospital, justice. All the people must live in peace, and also we have justice. So it means العدالة. Now we have two pictures here. I think you know her. She is very famous, Mother Teresa. This is a saying by her. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. So it means here we have the verb to judge. So it means to have an opinion about someone, or you say that you are better than them. Maybe because of their color, their language. So you must not judge other people. And here we have a picture of people that holding hands together. It means we have solidarity, coexistence, even though we are different. And also here you have a great picture. Really, I like it. We have people from different race, different nationalities, okay, and all of them, they must live in peace and they must accept each other. Now let's find or explore more vocabulary related to human rights through this exercise. Match up the terms with their definitions. We have some words here and I'm going to think about the definition. Okay, we have death penalty or capital punishment. Death penalty in Arabic, it means عقوبة الإعدام. So if you did something, for example a crime, like killing someone, so a lot of countries, so this is their own way of punishment, so they have death penalty or capital punishment. We have mistreatment or maltreatment, so it means you behave in a bad way with someone. Dignity, as I said to you before, Al-Karama. Amnesty International, so it is an organization, in Arabic منظمة العفو الدولية. We have Universal Declaration of Human Rights, so it is a declaration that contains a list of what are the human rights. Now we have here definitions, and you must you have to match these words with definition. We have a document, it means a paper document, which defines, give definition and description of the rights of all people. The quality of being worthy of esteem and respect, so it means to live in dignity and respect. Inflicting physical or mental pain on purpose. The ultimate punishment for breaking the law, so it means we have punishment here if you don't accept or if you violate the law. An international human rights organization which works to stop torture and pain and we have here execution and imprisonment of people arrested for their opinion. Now you have 5 minutes. You can think about the definition. So you can stop the video and then compare your answers with the correction of the exercise. Okay, let's explore together. You have here the correction. Death penalty or capital punishment, it means the ultimate extreme punishment of breaking the law. Mistreatment or maltreatment, inflicting physical or mental pain, so it means to cause pain to someone or to behave in a bad way to someone. Dignity, here we have the quality of being worthy of esteem and respect. Amnesty International, it is an international human rights organization. And we have Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it is a document that contains the rights of human being. Now next exercise, match up the terms with their definitions. We have the words group 2. We have incommunicado detention, prisoner of conscience, non-violent political action, the Convention on the Rights of the Child or the Kid, and human rights. Let's start with number 1, incommunicado detention. It means in Arabic, سجن انفرادي. If someone is being kept in communicado, it means they are not allowed to talk to anyone outside the place where they are. Then we have prisoner of conscience. It means we have someone in the prison. Prisoner of conscience, it means a person who has been put in the prison because of having political, it means سياسي, political or religious views that are not tolerated in that country where they live. Next one, we have non-violent political action. The Convention on the Rights of the Child, it means in Arabic اتفاقية حقوق الطفل. Then human rights. Here the definition, a non-violent person arrested and jailed, it means kept in the prison for expressing his or her opinion. A list of special rights of children in every nation or country should enjoy, what all persons should be allowed just because they are human. Imprisonment without visit permitted from lawyers and family members. Ordinary people protesting peacefully against government action and policies. We have the verb here to protest. It means, or we have, so it can be a verb or a noun. It means وقفة احتجاجية, to protest. Okay, and it can be also a noun. Now you can have 5 minutes and you can stop the video, then compare your answers with the correction. Incommunicado detention, it means imprisonment without visit, no visit allowed or permitted from lawyers and family members. Prisoner of conscience, it means a non-violent person arrested, so it means being kept in the jail or the prison for saying or expressing an opinion about maybe politics and religion. Non-violent political action, ordinary people protesting peacefully, so non-violence here. So they protest against the government because of something that they don't accept. Okay. The Convention of the Rights of the Child, the list of special rights that all the children must own. And human rights, all the people or the person should be allowed just because they are human. Now the exercise number 2, read the following text about the rights of children and fill in the gaps or the blank with the appropriate words from the list. We have here discrimination. Treated, it is the verb treat in simple past. Language, like English, etc. Believes, convention, اتفاقية. Child or kid, different, it is an adjective. Protect, protected. Being is the verb to be plus ing. And respect. When the United Nations, UN, wrote something, it had to decide who exactly someone here is. Here is their definitions. A child is every human under 18 years old. Governments must and follow the right we as kids are given in this convention without any kind of, so it means differentiation here. You and your parents' race, color, sex, etc. and religion do not matter. Neither do your opinions on things. If you have a disability or where you come from. To sum it up, all kids must be exactly the same no matter how they are. Next one, governments must also do their best to make sure that we are from any kind of discrimination or punishment because of our parents or family members' status. For example, if they are poor, their activities, opinions, or etc. Now you can have 5 minutes, so let's move to correction. When the United Nations wrote the convention, اتفاقية, so it is a document, it had to decide who exactly a child. It means give definition of a child. So a child is every human being under 18 years old. Government must respect, so something necessary, respect and follow the rights of kids in the convention without any kind of discrimination. So it means all the children or all the kids are equal. You and your parents' race, color, sex, language, and religion do not matter. So we don't care about these things, sex, language, and religion. Neither do your opinions on things if you have a disability. So it means you cannot do something. So we have the word disability is the opposite of ability, or where you came from. To sum it up, all kids must treated exactly the same no matter how they are. Governments must also do their best to make sure that we are protected from any kind of discrimination or punishment because of our parents or family members' status. If they are poor, their activities, opinions, or beliefs. Now, we have a song, a great one, by Michael Jackson, or here we have a group. The title of this song is "We Are the World." Is a song that is written by Michael Jackson in 1985, and we have Richie here, and produced by Jones and recorded by super popular musicians. So we have a group. The song was intended, so it means the aim of the song is to raise funds to help famine relief efforts in Africa. So it means to collect money. Then these money, so they can use it in order to help people that suffer from lack of food in Africa. So we have a video here.
family and the truth. You know love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day.
So it is a great song. I hope you enjoy it. Now let's move to some questions here about the song. Okay, we have choose the right word. So if you need to pick up some words, you can move back to the video, then you can listen to it again, and you can do this exercise. There was a time when we heard a certain call or cold, when the word or the world must come together as one. There are people dying or dying here, and it is time to land. So we have here the same pronunciation but different meaning. Land and land here. A hand to life. Land with E, it means to give. The greatest gift, or here, maybe as a noun or a verb, of all. Okay? You can stop the video and think about it. But now let's move to correction. There comes a time here when the word with L here, there are people dying, and it is time to lend a hand. It means to give help. The greatest gift of all. Here we have the question number 2. So it's done. Type in the word that you heard. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all of us a part of God's great big family, which means we are the same, and the truth, love is all we need. So with love we can change the world. Unscramble the lines of the chorus. So it means we have a group of words that is repeated in the song, but you are going to put them in the right order. Okay. This is number 1. We are the word. So you can sing and you can do this question or solve this question. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There is a choice we are making. We are saving our own lives. It is true, we will make a better day. Yes, we can do it. Choose the words that you hear. Send, then with A or then, them, they, your heart, so they know that someone cares. Really. Cares, chorus. And their lives, live lives, will be stronger and free, as God has shown us by tuning, burning, touring here, stone to bread. So we all must lend a helping hand, a head, bend or bend. Number 1, them, cares, lives, because the plural of life is lives. Turning and to lend a hand, give help. Circle the word that you can hear. When you are down and out, so it means you lose hope, and there seems no hope at all. What do you think? Good. But if you just believe there is no way we can fall. As you see here, same pronunciation but different meaning. This is English language. Well, let us realize that a chance or change can only come. Change, good. When we stand together as one. When it is time to stand together as one. Thank you so much for your attention, and don't forget to stay at home and stay safe.